From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Wednesday, September 4th of 2024. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, Grenada's healthcare system under fire following increase in infant deaths. Drinking water remains principal need in Carriacoumbéty, Martinique. And opposition senator concerned about significant population decline on the sister islands. Former Little Miss Grenada donates first batch of girly emergency kits. And in regional news, President Irfan Ali says Guyana's parliament facing diverse threats. While on the international front, Grenfell Tower fire inquiry points to failures by UK government, contractors, and first responders. And coming up in sports, Ishana Charles shines in Paris with new local and regional shot put record. We'll have all the details for you right after this report.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Dr. Clarice Modeste Kerwin, Member of Parliament for St. Mark and former Health Minister, has voiced serious concerns regarding the current state of Grenada's healthcare system. Speaking at an emergency meeting of the main opposition New National Party over the weekend, Dr. Modeste Kerwin criticized the $5 million allocation to the Ministry of Health that was approved in last week's supplementary appropriation, calling it insufficient to address the pressing needs within the sector.
And you know, with all that 30 million and 20 million and how many millions that they put down for other things, health only get 5. With all the problems health have. Just the other day, I understand they didn't have a particular IV fluid. They didn't have drips. And when people ill, they want drips. Somebody had to rush down from the US with the drips for them. If it's not a tablet, it's a drip. If it's not that, it's something else, brothers and sisters. And with all the big figures floating around, only 5 million for health.
Former Health Minister Dr. Clarice Modeste Kerwin, she pointed to the frequent shortages of medical supplies as a persistent problem that continues to undermine the quality of healthcare in Grenada. Adding to her concerns is the handling of rising infant mortality cases. According to data obtained from local funeral homes on the island, there has been an alarming increase in the number of infant deaths at the hospital, with 11 such deaths recorded between July and August of this year.
I am also very concerned about how infant mortality is being handled. I am not here to blame. I don't know where the blame is. But when you have a certain number of children dying in a short period of time, there has to be an investigation. And people are concerned. The families are concerned. Grenada, Carriacoumbéty, and Petit Martinique are concerned. And therefore, after that investigation, we should know what happened, brothers and sisters. There should be educational programs. Tell people what to do.
GBN understands that the Director of Hospital Services has requested a report on the concerns, and so the ministry cannot respond until it is received. The former minister also highlighted the issue of inadequate adequate staffing at health facilities across the island, urging the Ministry of Health to address this critical challenge.
And we have to have that conversation. We're not blaming, but it's time that the government confronts and the ministry confronts the situation that we are short-staffed. In all of the health facilities, in the general hospital, we are short-staffed. Sometimes we don't have enough doctors and to do the work in that particular period. And I understand sometimes they have to beg the doctors from the ward to come and help in accident and emergency. No, nothing is wrong with that. But something is wrong when you do nothing.
Dr. Modest Kerwin didn't hold back in her criticism of current Health Minister Philip Telesford, calling him out for his perceived lack of engagement with these pressing issues.
But the point is, he has been there long enough for us to hear him. The problems are great enough for him to tell us that there is COVID, and the number of infectious cases are rising, and that there's malaria, and there's monkeypox, and what we should do, or what the ministry is doing to help us with that. We need to hear him, and we need him to put his technical people to speak to us.
Parliament approved an allocation of $117.9 million EC dollars for the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs for 2024, the highest allocation to the sector in the history of Grenada, which represents an increase of 3.7%, over the 2023 allocation. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
Meanwhile, Health Minister Philip Telesford responded to the concerns while standing in solidarity with the healthcare workers.
I want to understand that quite a lot has been said in the media. This is a very, very sensitive time, both for the parents and the healthcare providers. We know for a fact that there will always be room for improvement. As expectations and demand change, we must work together to support our healthcare professionals rather than cast blame, in order to foster a more resilient and effective healthcare system that is dedicated to improve service delivery for better health outcomes.
Minister for Health Philip Telesford has confirmed that his ministry encountered a slight scare recently with what seemed to be signs of an Mpox case on island. The minister explained that the individual was immediately isolated for further testing, which later came back with a negative result.
All right, so 2 weeks ago we had a scare with someone showing up at the hospital with signs that appeared to have been Mpox. The Ministry of Health moved aggressively and immediately to isolate the patient and did immediate tests, both tests conducted here and the samples were sent to CAFA, Trinidad. Within 24 hours, we were able to get back test results on island, which confirmed a negative. Further to that, we got the results from CAFA, Trinidad, that confirmed also negative.
Clade 1b Mpox was declared a public health emergency of international concern by the World Health Organization on August 14th, acknowledging the potential global threat posed. Minister Telesford emphasized that his ministry is taking proactive measures to prepare for any potential risk.
We continue to be vigilant, to pay attention to what is happening around us, and to inform. But what we don't want to do is to create panic. We have to be always conscious of how the disease is firstly spread. It is spread mainly through body fluids, and so we have to be conscious of that and pay attention. And so we continue to monitor what is happening in the Caribbean islands and North America as well as Europe, and as soon as we believe it is necessary to implement or border restrictions or anything of the sort, we will so do.
Mpox is an infectious disease, but it is not airborne. Symptoms of the disease include a painful rash, swollen lymph nodes, fever, headache, muscle aches, back pain, and fatigue. Has the public service regularization process been halted? That's the question that many public officers have been posing to their union, according to President Brian Grimes. He spoke to the media on Monday. Rena Pierre-Thomas has the story.
The president of the Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, is calling on the current administration to provide clarity on the stagnation of the regularization process for public servants, especially those in the health sector. Grimes expressed growing frustration among union members who have reported that they are not seeing progress, despite government assurance that public officers are being regularized.
We are seeing that the regularization is not happening at the rate that was promised, and it is really demoralizing our workforce. Keep in mind, the National Democratic Congress administration government is currently in the corridors of power, and to get there, they made a social contract with public officers. They stated openly that we're going to make you permanent in short order. So now that they're in there, it is a different story. And I'll tell you what, a lot of workers are disappointed with that sad, very sad reality.
In October 2023, the Department of Public Administration put forward a three-phase approach for the regularization process. The initial stage targeted officers on acting, temporary, on assignment, or probation status to be the first ones regularized in 2023, followed by PSC contract for service, ministry letter holders, and daily paid workers in 2024. The final phase was scheduled for 2025, where contract for service and Imani workers will be regularized. The PWU president revealed that the union has formally reached out to the Department of Public Administration requesting a detailed breakdown of the number of public officers who have been regularized so far. Grimes disclosed that a response is yet to be heard.
So we wrote to the DP on the 25th of June of this year. We wrote before on matters, but that's the latest correspondence, asking for the regularization numbers, right? Because what is being said on the ground is different to what is being stated on platforms. To date, we have not gotten a response. Again, there was a social contract with the people of Grenada, not just with the Grenada Public Workers Union, to improve healthcare. And how do you improve healthcare? Not by building infrastructure. So we hear a lot of talk about, okay, a new hospital is going to go down in Calavini or wherever it is. The hospital is crashing and burning while that thought is in the air.
Lyndon Marshall, acting cabinet secretary and the permanent secretary in the Department of Public Administration, in response to the union's claim, said that the process has had some hiccup, but the regularization of workers is still ongoing.
So to date, we have regularized 190-something people, and we have approximately 114 people still in process. People must understand, to confirm someone in a position, the position must be truly vacant. So we do have to do some background work, which is taking a lot longer than we anticipated. So yes, we understand that we weren't able to finish phase 1 in 2023 as we envisaged, because it took a lot more of the background work to be done to ensure that the post is truly vacant, because we cannot appoint somebody on top of somebody. So we are taking the course as it should, so that we do the thing the proper way. We want it to be done systematically. So of course, if we go to ask most of the people if they are regularized, no, they will tell you no, because the majority of the people who are to be regularized are falling in phase 2 and 3 of the process.
P.S. Marshall also indicated that the process to begin phase 2 is also on the way.
So we are moving systematically to complete the functional review exercise, and it is working and going as we have some hiccups with the functional review, but that's fine, and we understand we cannot get everything to work as smoothly and as perfectly as we want, but we are still on trend to have the functional review done and completed in October. So once we finish the functional review exercise, then we are going to move ahead with the processing of the data, and for us to do the analysis and for us to make the recommendations with regards to phase 2 of the regularization exercise. So hopefully by December we should have that report ready to table to cabinet, and we can speak
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Although her reign as Little Miss Grenada has ended, Jayla McMillan continues to be a source of inspiration. During her one-year reign, the youngster embarked on several initiatives which have continued up to this day. Christina John reports.
The first batch of 20 girly emergency kits was donated to the grade 6 students at St. Andrew's Roman Catholic School on Wednesday. It's an initiative spearheaded by one of their very own student, Jayla McMillan, the former Little Miss Grenada. She will be distributing 10 kits every Monday thereafter to other primary schools in St. Andrew. The former Little Miss Grenada, the youngest digital brand ambassador, has embarked on a journey to encourage the practice of proper hygiene among preteen females in all primary schools in St. Andrew. In an interview on Wednesday following the first presentation, Jayla explained what motivated her to initiate this project. She also disclosed the contents of the girly emergency kits.
I'm 11 years old and I've seen most, if not all, the young ladies in my classroom are going through puberty. However, I'm a late bloomer according to my genetics. So I've decided, why not get these young ladies prepared for when Mother Nature hits with my girly emergency kits. Here is a list of the items in the girly emergency kits: sanitary napkins, wipes, tissue, toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, and other hygienic products to refresh yourself throughout the day.
Jayla is encouraging parents to educate the pre-adolescents about what is expected during puberty and how they should manage themselves.
I'd like to encourage all parents to please replenish the girly emergency kits and continue to promote proper hygiene among our preteens. Once the support from the public is there, I would like to contribute to all the primary schools within the Tri-Island state, and even start a male version of the emergency kits.
The youngster is hopeful that her girly emergency kit initiative can extend beyond the boundaries of St. Andrew. She is grateful to the individuals and entities that contributed to this initiative.
A special thank you to everyone who contributed in one way or the other. Special thank you to George F. Huggins Pharmaceutical Department for their significant contribution towards this venture.
Christina John, GBN News.
And coming up, drinking water remains principal need in Carriacou, Martinique. Stay with us.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
GRENDEC Community Partnership Initiative.
The theme for the science fair is water and energy strategies, the key to sustainable development. It encourages students, it promotes caring for the environment, sustainable development, and we want the students to display practical activities and real-life situations of what is really going on out in their environment. And we look forward to companies like GRENDEC continuing to see the relevance and significance of something like a national science fair.
GRENDEC, energizing our community.
Football fans, get ready! The CONCACAF Nations League is back, and the action is coming to the Kirangi James Athletics Stadium. Mark your calendars for 2 back-to-back match days that will have you on the edge of your seat. On September 6th, it's a doubleheader you won't want to miss. At 5 p.m., it's St. Lucia versus Curacao, followed by Grenada taking on St. Martin. At 8 p.m., the excitement doesn't stop there. On September 9th, Curacao battles St. Martin at 5 p.m. And then Grenada faces St. St. Lucia at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $25 for adults and $10 for children. Grab yours at Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Gittins Healthcare Pharmacy, the GFA office, or online at gotofet.com. And yes, tickets will be available at the gate. So bring the whole family and let's rally around our senior men's national team, the CONCACAF Nations League, football like you've never experienced before.
Paying is faster and easier with Glow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Property and health back in the dressing room, retired hurt. What If has taken 3 quick wickets. It's 244 over 7 and family needs 6 off the last ball for victory. And it's Demerara Mutual that comes to the crease. A strong, dependable player, a known big hitter in the game. What If comes in from the top of his mark. It's full-on leg stump. Demerara Mutual comes down the wicket and it's over long on for 6. Family wins the game. Property, health, income, and the entire team are ecstatic as Demerara Mutual has come to the rescue yet again. Credit to Dem for coming through when it mattered most.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think of Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the G-Cruise Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Here's what customers had to say about Domus Windows and Doors.
The service was excellent with Domus.
Excellent customer service.
Just out of frustration, searching, and just came across you, and I think it was the best, one of my best find ever.
A good feature is that I didn't have to install any burglar proofing on the door because they have laminate glass.
The manufacturing time was on point. Thanks for what you all are doing. I will continue to be a customer.
Visit Caribbean Shutters, Windows and Doors for Domus quality UPVC solutions.
Here is a little known fact. There is only one place in Grenada that you can get an MRI scan done. That place is Stasia Imaging Center. Yes, Grenada, that's the truth. Other centers could offer you other scans, but Stasia Imaging provides an authentic MRI scan. We operate at Grenville and the Carnage. We provide the widest range of laboratory tests and services. CT scans, x-rays, mammograms, ultrasounds, and a host of other services. We are fully staffed by a team of family doctors and specialists. Call us today at 444-7679 or 440-1500. or visit any of our locations. Stasia Imaging, from seeing the doctor to getting lab tests, scans, and pharmacy services. We are here to take care of you.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. With 90% of the home water harvesting systems in Carriacou, Petite Martinique destroyed by Hurricane Beryl, the need for drinking water on the sister islands remains critical, despite the use of desalination plants. According to Terrence Walters, the National Disaster Coordinator for the National Disaster Management Agency, access to proper drinking water is still a challenge.
And water was one of the main asks in Carriacou and Petite Martinique because they use cisterns. So most people have their cisterns, and with the hurricane now, all the roofs gone. Your cisterns, you can't, you don't have that system now
you can capture the water and stuff like that.
Thank you. And then all of the cisterns became contaminated, so they can't use the water. So they need bottled water to drink. Need bottled water, because you must drink water, right? I mean, although there's the desalination plant providing water on both islands, but you still, a lot of the people depended on their own cisterns to provide water for their homes. And
Walters, who was speaking on the GBN To The Point program, explained that they have already reached out to regional partners and organizations to secure bottled water for distribution to residents.
Now you have this situation. We need to continue providing water. We have been providing water because we have received quite a lot of water from other countries, but we've made an appeal to the region for bottled water, and so we would have to continue providing bottled water for Carriacou and Petit Martinique for as long as possible.
Meanwhile, the main opposition New National Party and NP caretaker for Carriacou and Petit Martinique, Senator Norland Cox, has raised concerns about the significant population decline in the Sister Islands over the past decade. We get the details in this report.
We have a serious issue that we have to pay close attention to, and we have been given a clarion call for persons who are living in Carriacou for one reason or the other to reconsider coming back. Because when we look at the figures, between 2011 and 2021, our population reduced by about 1,000. So you could imagine what has taken place after the hurricane.
That was Senator Norland Cox, former NNP caretaker for the Sister Islands. Recent data released by the Central Statistical Office reveals that the resident population of Carriacou and Petite Martinique moved downwards from 5,661 in 2011 to 4,747 in 2021. Advocating for the development and sustainability of the islands, Senator Cox emphasized the importance of maintaining and sustainably growing population levels, and as such cited a need for residents who have relocated to return home. He warned that the continued decline in population could have adverse effects on the island's economy, culture, and overall development.
So we are very concerned with reduce in population, how it will affect businesses, the survival of business. It's a very serious situation. So we want to ensure that we can work to get Carriacou and Petit Martinique back up and running as quickly as possible so that people can have the confidence to come back, to live there, and to invest, and to ensure that Carriacou and Petit Martinique continue to grow and prosper.
Cox raised the issue during a recent emergency meeting called by the party. As the discussion continues, residents and stakeholders alike are being encouraged to take proactive steps to ensure the long-term viability of the Sister Islands. The former representative's call to action serves as a reminder of the importance of community and the role each individual plays in the island's future. For GBN News, Nisha Paul.
Still to come, RGPF encourages parents to play their role in curbing conflict among school children. Stay with us.
We are still celebrating Grenada's 50th. The historic Grenada $50 commemorative note is here, a timeless tribute to our nation's journey. The Grenada $50 note is more than just legal tender. It's an invitation to cherish and celebrate Grenada's accomplishments over the past 50 years as we look ahead with optimism and determination for the next 50. The note is a keepsake for generations to come. That's why you can now purchase the $50 commemorative note pack that includes not only the beautifully crafted commemorative banknote, but also an exclusive information booklet detailing the significance of this historic milestone. Own a piece of Grenada's history by purchasing this $50 commemorative note pack for only $80 EC. Make it a package deal by purchasing the $50 note pack and the special edition Independence magazine for only $150 EC. Beat the rush and place your pre-orders on GrenadaTurns50.gd/purchase. You can also purchase yours through the Golden Jubilee Secretariat. Don't miss your chance to be a part of history. Purchase your Grenada $50 commemorative note today.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That is it. No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
International Support Group, ISG, your company of choice. You have a problem with mold? We're the company to call. ISG provides quality commercial janitorial services. We also focus on preventative maintenance, making sure that your building keeps functioning as it should. With ISG, you will have a peace of mind knowing that all your service needs are carried out by a quality, efficient, and friendly team of technicians. ISG is dedicated to industrial professionalism, safety, and exceptional customer satisfaction. Call us today at 473-410-5886 or email us at info@isg-grenada.com.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow, 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa, that's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
As students return to the classroom, the Royal Grenada Police Force is calling on parents to be vigilant in guiding their children away from trouble. More in this report from Rena Pierre-Thomas.
As the new school year kicks off, the Royal Grenada Police Force is urging parents to take proactive steps in guiding their children towards making positive choices that will keep them out of trouble with the law. During an appearance on GBN's Good Morning program, Woman Constable 732 Saint emphasized the importance of parents having in-depth one-on-one discussions with their children on critical issues such as the dangers of associating with the wrong crowd and the risk of carrying weapons in their backpacks.
And we want to encourage the parents to have a talk with your children. Talk to them about the negatives of keeping the wrong friends or keeping bad company. Speak to them with regards to attending classes. To speak to them about refraining from violent acts and behavior. Even conducting checks, inspecting their bags. That's before leaving home and upon returning. We want to ensure that they don't have anything that can harm themselves or even others.
In addition to advising parents, Toussaint highlighted the RGPF's efforts to support both teachers and students by providing education on conflict resolution strategies through targeted presentations in schools.
We have been doing presentations as it relates to conflict resolutions and drug use and avoidance. It has been done, and we are looking forward to the continued support of the other stakeholders such as the teachers, the Lions Club and so forth as it relates to curbing or in fact trying to go to that road of eradicating violence and substance abuse within our youths, with the youths.
Right. The RGPF continues to play an active role in promoting safety and good decision making as the new academic year begins.
If you have to cross from one side of the road to another, the first thing you do is you stop.
As a pedestrian?
Yes, you stop. Whether or not vehicle is coming or no vehicle is coming, you stop. And the reason for you stopping is to ensure that you, the pedestrian, observe your surroundings and ensure that no vehicle is coming, because sometimes in your immediate vicinity, nothing is coming. But if you also listen while you're there, so you're looking, because when I go to the schools, I like to be very vivid with them. So you want to look for oncoming vehicles, and you also listen, because sometimes you do not see but you can hear the sound of a vehicle, the revving sound of even if your vehicle is speeding to your direction, because remember, your safety is important. So you look and you listen. If nothing is coming, you cross briskly from one side to the other. You get to your destination.
Rena Pierre-Thomas, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your regional and international news right after the break.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
And good evening, sports fans. Grenada's Ishana Charles has made a name for herself competing at the Paralympics in Paris 2024. Charles is competing in her second Paralympics, but first time in the women F46 category of the shot put, set a new national record with her distance of 9.30 meters earlier today.
Today I competed in the shot put and achieved 3 personal bests, and it feels great since it's my first time in a major competition doing the shot put.
Now, while Charles didn't make the required distance to continue to the next round, she became the first Grenadian female to compete in the athletics and now establishes a Caribbean record with her put. She'll now shift her attention to the F46 javelin on Friday.
From here on Friday, I have the javelin, which is my pet event, and I hope to do better than today.
What about the future? What's your plans for the future?
Going back home, our aim is Los Angeles in 2028. This time we're hoping to be proud medalists.
Meanwhile, para-athlete Tyler Smith will be in competition on Saturday, the 7th of September. Smith is a student at the J.W. Fletcher Secondary School and is the 2022 Commonwealth Games bronze medalist in the discus. He'll participate in the F63 shot put for men.
It's a lot of stress. It's my biggest event. I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I will just get through it fine. I mean, the Commonwealth was good. It was kids, but this now is the big guys, and among them I'm the baby, so I think I will just try to do my best.
International football action has made its way back to the Grenada National Stadium. This as the Spice Boys prepare to play St. Martin and St. Lucia in the CONCACAF Nations League Friday and next Monday. The CONCACAF Nations League is an international association football competition contested by the senior men's national team of the member associations of CONCACAF, the regional governing body of North and Central America and of the Caribbean. Grenada is presently playing in League B of the competition. The other teams in Group B are St. Lucia, Curacao, and St. Martin. Former national player Shalwi Joseph is the head coach.
Play St. Martin on this Friday at 8 p.m. and we play St. Lucia next week, Monday, please the Lord, at 8 p.m. too. The preparation's been good. It's been a very challenging period. We've been finally able to get all the players on the island. We've been preparing both sides of the ball, learning attacking patterns and working on defensive shapes. It's trying to get an understanding together as a unit, making sure that everyone's on the same page, and then making sure that we understand this great opportunity that's been afforded to us to play such a great island as St. Martin and St. Lucia. So we've been preparing well. We've been looking forward to the opportunity and embracing the challenge that's ahead of us.
And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. And now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. Guyana is hosting the 46th Conference of the Caribbean, the Americas, and Atlantic region of the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association this week. And as he addressed the conference's opening ceremony, Guyana's President Dr. Irfan Ali flagged the diverse threats to democracy being faced nowadays. Those threats include wars, misinformation, and climate change. The President said the parliamentary body must take appropriate actions to respond to the challenges arising.
How is war and conflict undermining democracy? If democracy is our ability to speak freely, openly, frankly, and honestly, if democracy is our ability to uphold human dignity, then where is our democracy when the sovereignty of countries are threatened? Does democracy take a backseat then for economic prosperity or bilateral relationship? When children are bombed, when terrorists operate openly, when genocide is committed on women and children, where is our democracy that protects human dignity? Where is our democracy and our will to speak out against injustice that is an important tenet of democracy? Where is our democracy then when the rights to live freely of children and women are trampled upon? Where is our voice on democracy? Where is our passion for democracy? Speakers and parliamentarians, where it is. We can speak from on top of the roof at conferences, but when it matters, where is our voices?
Nearly 7 years after 72 people were killed in the fire at London's Grenfell Tower, a retired judge who headlined an inquiry into the blaze says the deaths were all avoidable. The investigation into the fire has revealed failures by the UK government, building contractors, and first responders. BBC has more.
An absolutely horrendous time all those years ago, 7 years ago. Now, this inquiry has been going on for the last 6 years, and today we've had the result of that inquiry. The report spans 17,000 pages, and I want to bring some of the key phrases that we've pulled out of that report to really paint a picture of what went wrong. So we hear about there was a path to disaster that led not just in the years to the run-up to the fire, but decades in the run-up to the fire. As you mentioned there were problems with the government, the central government here at Westminster, that the governments had, to many extent, had plenty of opportunities. There'd been other fires in a similar situation to this one, and lessons hadn't been learnt from those fires. From 2010 onwards, there was a real insistence from central government here that there should be deregulation, so that had an impact on safety, and that often safety was ignored, delayed, or even disregarded. And then, of course, there were the companies that were responsible for the materials that were built onto the tower behind me that were responsible for the fire. We've heard a lot in this report about the cladding, about the insulation that was essentially attached to the outside of the building. And in the report, we heard that many of those companies responsible for those materials showed a systematic dishonesty about the safety of those materials.
And that's what's been happening around the globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Grenada's healthcare system under fire following increase in infant deaths. Drinking water remains principal need in Carriacou and Petit Martinique, while opposition senator concerned about significant population decline on the sister islands. And former Little Miss Grenada donates first batch of girly emergency kits. In regional news, President Irfan Ali says Guyana's parliament facing diverse threats. While internationally, Grenfell Tower fire inquiry points to failures by UK government, contractors, and first responders. And in sports, Aishana Charles shines in Paris with new local and regional shot put record. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a repeat at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN television and Facebook page for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's tonight's news. We'll see you again tomorrow night.